Have you ever wondered how Bitcoin actually works? Not the hype, not the price predictions. I mean, the real machinery behind the world's first digital money. Something that thousands of computers agree on without a CEO, a bank, or a government. Today, I'm going to break Bitcoin down in a way that finally makes sense. By the end of this video, you'll understand what Bitcoin is, how it moves, how mining works, why it's secure, and why people believe it has value. Let's jump on in. Section 1. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is digital money, but it's unlike anything before it. Let's start simple. There are no physical coins, there is no company, and there is no control database. Instead, Bitcoin is a network, a system run by thousands of computers around the world that all share the same ledger. Think of Bitcoin like a giant spreadsheet that everyone can see, but nobody can secretly change. This shared spreadsheet is called the blockchain, and it records every Bitcoin transaction ever made. But here's the twist: no one controls this spreadsheet. Every participant has a copy, and the network constantly checks itself for accuracy. This is the magic. Section 2. What is the blockchain? The blockchain is the heart of Bitcoin. Imagine a chain made of blocks, and each block is like a page of transaction history. Every 10 minutes, a new page or block is added. Once it's added, it becomes a permanent part of the chain. You cannot erase or edit previous blocks, ever. This creates an unbreakable, tamper proof history of who owns what. The blockchain gives Bitcoin three superpowers. Number one, transparency. Anyone can verify transactions. Number two, security. Data becomes nearly impossible to change. Number three, decentralization. No single point of failure. This is why Bitcoin works, even though there's no CEO or support team. Section 3. What is a Bitcoin wallet? Your Bitcoin doesn't live on your phone or computer, it lives on the blockchain. Your wallet is really just a set of keys: a public key, like your bank account number, and a private key, like your PIN code or password. When you send Bitcoin, you use your private key to sign a transaction. The network uses your public key to confirm it. If someone steals your private key, they can steal your Bitcoin. If you lose it, no one can help you recover it. This is why Bitcoin is powerful and also unforgiving. Section 4. How Bitcoin transactions work. Let's walk through what happens when you send Bitcoin. Step 1. You create a transaction. Your wallet signs a message saying send zero point 0.1 Bitcoin from me to them. Step 2. Your transaction goes to the network. It gets broadcast to thousands of computers called nodes. These nodes check things like, do you actually have the Bitcoin you're trying to send? Is your digital signature valid? Is the transaction formatted correctly? If everything checks out, your transaction waits in a digital waiting room called the meme pool. Step 3. Miners choose transactions to include in the next block, which brings us to the next section. Section 5. What is mining? Mining is the process that keeps Bitcoin secure, decentralized, and running smoothly. Here's how it works. Thousands of miners around the world compete to solve a complex mathematical puzzle. The first miner to solve it earns the right to add the next block of transactions to the blockchain. They are rewarded with a newly created Bitcoin plus transaction fees. This is called proof of work because miners must prove that they used real computational power to participate. Why is this important? Because solving the puzzle takes enormous energy and computing power. It becomes nearly impossible for any one miner or government to take over the network. Mining is like having millions of digital guards protecting the Bitcoin ledger 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Section 6. Why can't Bitcoin be counterfeited? In the physical world, you can counterfeit a dollar. With Bitcoin, It's impossible. Here's why. Number one, everyone has a copy of the ledger. If someone tries to fake a transaction, it won't match the copies on thousands of other computers. Number two, you can't rewrite the blockchain. To change just one block, an attacker would need to redo all the computational work of every block after it and outrun the entire global network of miners. That level of power would cost billions of dollars. Number three, digital signatures protect ownership. Without the private key, you can't move Bitcoin, period. Section 7. Why does Bitcoin have value? Money has value because people agree it does. But Bitcoin also has absolute scarcity, something even gold can't guarantee. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, not one more. This scarcity combined with decentralization, security, global accessibility, usefulness for fast, borderless payments, creates demand, and demand thrives and drives value. People also see Bitcoin as digital gold, a hedge against inflation, and a store of value that no government can print or seize. Whether you agree or disagree, that brief alone or belief alone is what fuels the Bitcoin ecosystem. Bitcoin is more than a currency. It's a breakthrough in how humans store and transfer value. It's secure, it's decentralized, it's transparent. And now that you understand how it works, you'll never see it the same way again. If this helped you understand Bitcoin, hit like, subscribe, and drop Bitcoin in the comments so I know you watched this until the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.